Happiness. I wrote this relatively early in the recording process, actually, but I knew that it needed to be saved for last. Sometimes someone would bring up like, "Oh, this could be a cool final song," and I'd be like, "No, I've got a song for the end of the album." Mostly, I wanted to wait and hold off because I knew I needed to build it in a certain way that I was very particular about and tried really hard to get it perfect. I guess if I'm honest, I still don't feel like I reached what I was going for, which is just, that's being an artist. But I am pretty happy with what we ended up with. And yeah, lyrically, song is, in short, the song is about love, death, and the end of the world.
I'm really glad that we ended up throwing this song last because to me, that just makes this whole album go full circle. It starts with sadness and, as the album goes on, we kind of go through this, I guess for lack of a better word, journey through these different emotions, and finally through all that, trial and error of emotions, it finally reaches happiness at the end. And that's, to me, a really good conclusion.
I will tack one more thing on here too, because I like this song is why I can say I had my Paul McCartney moment, because the hook of the song that I would call the "I'm happy because I want it," that literally came to me in a dream.
Oh,
I woke up with that in my head and I was like, yeah, I'm doing that.
for me, this song was by far the most challenging one to record, not just because of the length of it, so it's hard to record a song that's longer, it gets the harder it is, essentially. But it had the most elements that were kind of out of my personal comfort zone, with the kind of quasi-orchestral drum parts going on in it and stuff. But again, challenging in a good way, because we found a way to make it work still. Like you said, it wasn't exactly necessarily what we had pictured and talked about and everything to try to get exactly that. But I think what it ended up becoming was really cool, and it still achieved the effect, I feel like, overall, which was to have this kind of slow crescendo that almost isn't realized until the very outro of the song, so it's if it's going on a bar like this, it's along, and then right at the end it just kind of goes up. And that outro drum part, personally for me, might be my favorite drum part to play live, because it's not like that. It's a pretty simple part, but it's just fun once when you lock in with it. It's just, I don't know, it's a fun song to play, and it just, I don't know, it has a totally different arrangement and everything about it. It's separate from the rest of the album, but I feel like it incorporates all the same elements that kind of tie it into the rest of the album too.
Yeah, I mean, basically, if the song were a movie, it would be an epic.
The overture.
Yeah.